All right, everyone, I'm not going to waste your time. So if you want to know who I am, you can go take a look in the description. So what we're going to talk about today is what you need to do to stop procrastinating. Basically, we're talking about procrastination as it relates to perfectionism. If you are a perfectionist, it will stop you from getting anything done. I mean, it can make any small task seem overwhelming because all of a sudden you've put this crazy standard down. So wanting everything perfect is essentially like putting a physical barrier in between you and what you want to get done. So remember, perfect is in the eye of the beholder, right? So everyone has a different idea as to what perfect is. So if you're trying to obtain some universal idea of perfection, that doesn't exist. Also remember that people who are perfectionists also have more anxiety and tend to lean towards IBS, two things I have been very familiar with in my life and no longer suffer from. So IBS, I cured that through diet. Take that for what you will. And being anxious, I wrote a whole book on how to get up because mine was health-related anxiety. So how to deal with that. So let's talk about the tips I have. Oh my goodness. So if you look at a task and you get completely overwhelmed, you have to get rid of the word perfect. Substitute it with excellence. And an affirmation you want to try is kind of along the same lines is I just need to be good enough. I am smart enough. That's what my 5-year-old and I say at night before we go to bed. It's one of our affirmations that he does when I tuck him in, which is I am smart enough. So I just need to be good enough. Get rid of the word perfect. Now, understand that the first time you say that, it's not going to sit well in your soul. But you got to keep up and keep repeating it, and eventually you'll make the switch. Now, when the perfectionism monster rears its ugly head inside of you and tells you to do something, give it the finger and do the opposite. If it says that shirt needs to be folded before it's put away, drop it in the drawer without folding it. You're trying to take pressure off yourself. You're trying to realistically look at tasks, and you got to start with the small tasks. These are the small tasks. So if you're looking at an entire pile of laundry and you're like, how the mother F am I going to fold that? Tell yourself, you know what? I'm just going to put 2 socks together. That's what I'm going to do right now. Because once you get over that hump and once you start it and you take that first step, I mean, odds are totally in your favor that you're going to do more than just that. So just remember that for when something seems completely overwhelming, like you want to sit down, you want to write a book, but you sit down and you're like, oh my goodness, I just don't know what to write. Try to take it down a notch by just saying, you know what, I'm going to write 1 sentence. That's it. So sit down and write that sentence. Okay, so therefore you're reducing the pressure and you're allowing creativity to the forefront. So this also goes in line, of course, with that other video I did on procrastination as well. So I hope that these 2 videos provide some use for you. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments and I will be happy to answer them and give you my opinion on them. Take care and have a great day. Have a good enough day.